Hey, what's up? It's your girl Zyla, and you are now tuning in to season one of The Royal Sit Down, a podcast show dedicated and created to bring you hoodoo related everything, right down to the hoodoo related TikTok videos and the classic hoodoo tips we all know and love. So, without further ado, come sit with me while I talk hoodoo. Please make sure before casting any new spell to always do your research and practice hoodoo wisely. Now, this particular episode is dedicated to giving you advice on what to do in the meantime while you wait on your spell to manifest. Now, this advice is from my point of view on how you can conduct yourself in the meantime while you wait on your spell or ritual to manifest. I know that this is a special time in your journey and you are excited, eager, scared, and anxious all at the same time because I get tons of DMs and questions asking me, Zyla, what do I do in the meantime while the spell is unfolding? So it's basically like, girl, I've cast this ritual. Now what do I do? And normally I always say during the duration of your ritual, it is important to become open minded and peaceful because energy is everything. Now, if you've ever worked with me, you know that I have a very detail oriented what to expect package because I like to let people know what they're getting into, right? And before I came up with the what to expect package, I would always get bombarded with those type of questions. So to narrow it down, I just, put a few pointers in the what to expect so you will know how to conduct yourself during the duration of your ritual. I like to service people like that because you know what? I am very familiar with anxiety. So yet I am here today. I have put together a few more pointers that you can use while you are waiting for your ritual to manifest because like I said, I am very familiar with anxiety and how it is when you first started casting rituals because remember, I had to start somewhere and I remember in my younger part of my journey, I would cast a ritual and I would not know what to do next. So now I know exactly what to do, and I'm going to share it here with you guys today. Now, this is something that works for me. This is from my experience, my point of view. So you could get in where you fit in with that, use it so that you'll be able to find your groove as you practice your rituals and strengthen your craft and your techniques, okay? But however, I feel like these can be universal. All right. Remember that you always need to remain in alignment with what ritual you are trying to manifest so that you don't have room for negativity. Okay. So basically, you are trying to cast a money ritual, an open road ritual, a prosperity ritual. Baby, you don't have time for negative thoughts. Even if you're doing a love ritual, you don't have time for negative thoughts, period. You want to keep yourself in alignment and focused on what you are doing. Because the moment you become distracted with negative thoughts, you get off course. So to remain on course and to remain in alignment, you want to stay grounded. All right. So like I said, you don't have room for negative thoughts. And yes, this is including self-doubt. Because the moment you start doubting and letting that little feeling of anxiety creep up on you, you lost. You don't want to lose your cool. You want to remain calm. You want to remain collected. And I don't care. You want to remain faithful and hopeful. You want to stick close with her as closely as you possibly can. And you talking about, girl, who is her? Faith. You want to remain close to faith. You want to remain close to hope. You want to remain close to your two girls. That's what I call them. My home girls, Faith and Hope. Okay. Number 2, never disclose that you have cast this particular spell. Girl, child, that's where you done messed up at. Because some of you guys, I've noticed in my earlier journey, for real, I noticed that a lot, and I notice it still. People be willing to broadcast, oh yeah, that's why I cast this ritual. Oh yeah, I cast this ritual. Baby, let me tell you something. You want to keep this a secret because this is your business, and you don't want nobody coming in between that, because people will counteractively do some things to stop your ritual or your plan from succeeding. You got people rooting against you. You got to remember that. And you don't know who they are sometimes. So give yourself space to envision the ritual coming true. Ooh, my favorite. Oh my God. I can sit and do that all day while I am saying my prayers. And that's another thing that I want you guys to lean on is the prayer. Okay, the ritual prayer. Lean on that. Now, while I am saying my prayers, baby, I am envisioning my dream, my prayer, my ritual, my spell. I am envisioning all of that coming true. And be sure to use affirmations. I am very big on affirmations. I want you guys to create some of your own affirmations that is solid like a rock to you, The one that I like to use is classic. To me, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Like, that's my classic go-to prayer, especially when it comes down to hoodoo and giving me satisfaction, So you want to use affirmations that relate to your dream or your wish or your ritual coming true. Now, come here and listen closely. If you are working with a spirit, a deity, or goddess, or an ancestor, it's your goddamn duty to make sure that they are comfortable and happy. Because the happier they are, the more likely you'll get what you're asking for. Always do right by them. Always do right by them. Let them know that you appreciate their help. Let them know that you are grateful. Show them gratitude. So that is really important in the spiritual world, is taking care of your spiritual team, your ancestors, the spirits, the deities, the gods, the goddesses that are helping you and that's assisting the matter. So with all that being said, I hope that you can apply this podcast to your future rituals. Now, this is, I got a bonus. All right. This is for bonus. All right. I get this question a lot and I cannot forget. I can't believe I almost left this one out. Is it okay for you to still live your life? Because I get that question all the time. And it's like, Zyla, I have cast this love spell. Is it okay for me to still entertain other people and go out and live my life? And guess what my question is? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Do not become so obsessed with this particular ritual, especially if it's a love ritual. You don't want to get so obsessed with it that you don't live your life. You done stopped living your life because your target is living their life. Okay, so do not be afraid to go out and live yours, even though you have cast the ritual. Now, I'm going to tell you this. When the person comes back or you get the results you're looking for, or you get some type of results, then you ease up on entertaining other people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but as long as the ritual is unfolding, it's nothing wrong with going out on a date. Now, I'm not sitting up here saying that, baby, listen, I'm not really telling you what to do. So you do it to your own extent, but don't stop living your life, okay? Now, with that being said, I want you guys to remember this, to always, always, always practice hoodoo wisely. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. And if you're interested in more hoodoo tips from me or hoodoo tutorials, please visit me on Patreon, TikTok, or Instagram at Hoodoo Bangin'. That's HOODOOBANGING.